And I thought George was one of the most racist. I sat in the meetings. It was unbelievable. Ask Carmelo.
All right, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet, guys. George Karl basically being exposed as a racist back in the day.
The part of the NBA I really don't understand, because it's like you'll love when KG does it, right? KG is so loud, commanded on defense.
Yeah.
And if you watch Demarcus Cousins,
he was like that, huh?
No, but it goes beyond that. If you want to talk about it, I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
They were two times in the locker room. He tried to beat up George Karl.
Oh, I know that part.
and that's why he's not given a chance, because that coach's circle it is no joke.
Yeah,
and George Karl
and I thought George was one of the most racist. I sat in the meetings. It was unbelievable. Ask Carmelo.
That's right, former NBA coach George Karl, who has been just yapping for years now, even after coaching, calling out his former players.
But why does he get a bad rap here, George? Because it feels like the Kings are always on the verge of trading Demarcus Cousins.
I have no idea. You know, that right now, I
Did he like you?
I don't really take a monitor of my guys, how much they like me or how much they dislike me.
But did Melo like you?
Again, that monitor of like and dislike, I think, went out of my coaching career 15, 20 years ago.
So you didn't care.
What talking about, from Carmelo all the way to Boogie Cousins. You know, guys, it's never George Karl's fault. It's never his fault that he ended up losing to Michael Jordan back in '96. It's not his fault that he could not get the best out of one of the greatest basketball players of all time in Carmelo Anthony. It's not his fault that he couldn't get the best out of one of the best talents we've ever seen as a big man in Boogie Cousins. It's not his fault. It's not his fault that he never won a championship as a coach, even though he has the 6th most wins in NBA history as a coach. He could never touch an NBA championship.
When I got to Denver and started dealing with George, it was just like, oh my God, like, no. Like, I can't keep, like, if this is what the NBA coaching is like, bro, how are y'all considered, like, great, quote unquote, coaches if y'all act like this? And it's like, to me, there's no worse feeling if you feel like the head of the game is throwing salt in the game. Like, if you got everybody else playing hard and trying to do certain things, and you literally throwing salt in the game, like trying to mess with players' heads so they don't even, like, mesh together, it's like, why? Like, I never understood that. Like, if I come to you and tell you something about him, and then go to you and tell you something about him, and then just watch and see what happens. It's like, and it didn't even have to be true. It literally did not have to be true. Oh, Melo just said you shoot too much. You shoot too much. Oh, JR says you don't play defense. I'm sitting there looking like, yo, bro, did you say that? He's like, nah. He's like, yo, did you say this? I'm like, no. He's like, okay.
But it's not his fault. Every time he gets on a mic or puts pen to paper, it's always his former player's fault.
I tried to beat George. I was going to beat George up in Denver. Oh, no, I got suspended in the playoffs. We played the Clippers. Like the final 3 games, I played the first 2 games. I got suspended for the rest of the playoffs.
I never went that far.
Oh, no, I was trying, it was. And
Is that the only coach?
Yeah.
Okay, then that says a lot.
Yeah. Like, I can honestly say, if Latrell Sprewell never had choked P.J. Carlissimo, and I knew the result, and I knew, like, my track record and all that, I would have beat George up, dog. I'm dead ass serious. I knew in the back of my mind my career was over.
Oh, so he was,
right?
He's one of those.
Like, my career was over had I did, like, no, I got into, like, so, you know, in halftime of old Stapleton, but crypto, where the coaches meet at in the hallway, then they come.
Yeah. So
we all went in the locker room. I waited till they was in their meeting in the hallway, and I went right in between them, and the assistant coaches backed up. Nigga, they didn't grab me, didn't touch me, they moved back. And I was right in his face, you motherfucker, I kick your goddamn ass, you fat mother. I was listening, dog. I said, you lucky. I was crying, dog. I wanted it, man. So you lucky. Like, I told you fucking lucky, dog.
And, you know, after hearing, you know, stories like Kenyon Martin almost putting hands on him, or Boogie Cousins almost putting hands on him, Carmelo Anthony talking about, you know, he did not want to play for this guy, and he almost put hands on him. You're thinking, like, what's going on? Like, how is it this bad? How are these players almost putting hands on their coach? Like, forget about, you know, X's and O's. They hate this guy.
That came as no surprise to me. But also, I have heard a lot of different players make accusations about him being racist. Carmelo Anthony, Kenyon Martin. You have his run-ins with Demarcus Cousins. He actually had an issue with Ray Allen. Who has a problem with Ray Allen? I haven't heard Ray Allen have an issue with anybody in the NBA ever, to be honest with you, with his arrogance. And he had, you know what I mean, his clipboard and his twirling his pencil and so he said, "Hey, where's the fat black kid?" And I looked. He was like, "Well, is he somewhere, you know, eating some chicken, or, you know, just somewhere greasy? Get his fat butt out here so he can run that chicken grease off." And I looked and I said, "Is that the way that he talking about?" And he was talking about tractor trailer. And I heard this with my own ears.
And, you know, finding this out from, you know, a source that now we know was in the room when he said stuff that is either borderline racist or straight up racist. You know, we didn't hear what he said, but the source in the room said that they thought it was racist.
I thought George was one of the most racist. I sat in the meetings. It was unbelievable. Ask Carmelo.
Every couple of years, he comes out of the woodworks to talk about his former players in a negative light. And now, you know, it's been turned around on him, and people are not just sitting idly by anymore. They're talking about the real George Karl. And I'm here for it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. Peace.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, you keep procrastinating over and over. No, do it right now. Been all day on the phone anyhow. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.